And we are live. Welcome, everyone. I'm Jenna Quinter, and today I have a very special guest with for you to listen to. Her name is Maddison. She is a Disney vacations planner. She knows everything, anything, top secrets, all about your Disney trips. So she's your girl. For those of you that are just tuning in, I have founded Self Made Babes, which is a community for self made entrepreneur women. I love hearing your stories. So please join the community if you would like to connect and hear other people's inspiring stories. So let's go give a warm welcome to Miss Maddison.
Hi,
Welcome. Tell
thank
us a
you
little
for
bit
having
about
me.
yourself, where you're from.
Sure. Yeah, so my name's Madison. I'm from Jupiter, Florida. So it's only about 2.5 hours from Disney. So growing up, like that was our big family trip, every year. So I've been very fortunate enough, to go to Disney all the time as a kid. But that's really what sparked, my love of Disney. And I would consider myself a Disney adult now. I know that's kind of like a cliche thing that people say and make fun of, but I love it. I got married in Disney recently. We went honeymooned in Disney.
What?
And then I participated in some of the Run Disney races, which are awesome. I highly recommend. And then, like, we named our dog after Oliver from Oliver and Company, which
So
was a Disney movie I loved, when I was a kid. So, big Disney fan, always have been.
I haven't ever seen that movie, so I'll definitely check it out.
Oh,
I
it's
have
cute.
As you know, I have a little 2-year-old named
Yes,
Azalea. And for those of y'all tuning in, I just had the best trip to Disney. And
I'm
it's
so
all
happy.
thanks to Miss Madison here because I've been to Disney before. We actually went for our honeymoon,
Awesome.
and that was back in 2020. But it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
So I actually went through Madison and she planned our entire trip. We stayed at, now I can share it because it was a surprise for Father's Day.
Oh, cool.
And now I can share that she actually booked it at the um, Disney. You booked it at the
Yeah.
Disney All
All Star
Star
Movies.
Movies. It
Yes.
was so incredible. It had like the giant Dalmatian and Mighty Ducks,
Yeah.
the big Nutcracker ballerina, and Toy Story. It was just
Yeah.
amazing.
That's
My daughter
awesome.
loved it. So I'm just wondering what inspired you to become a Disney vacation planner and
Yeah.
join Academy Travel?
Yeah, so I kind of a little background. So we have the two dachshunds, and one of them woke up and was having back problems. He actually became paralyzed. So we,
Oh,
we got him the surgery, we got him the rehab, and he's doing fantastic. But it was so expensive. So I was kind of like, what can I do to, make some extra income that's not going to impact my full time job, but that's also something that I'm passionate about and I feel like I can, do some good with and also make some extra income. And that's pretty much what happened. I found Academy Travel. I had applied to a few different places. The best part about Academy is they didn't ask you for like any upfront expenses. Like it's your, it's your job basically. So some of the other places they wanted you to pay for like their lists and things like that, but Academy just wanted to set you up with an email. They want to set you up with support and training, and it sounded like to me like they just really were interested in you becoming the best like boss and entrepreneur for yourself and not just for their company. And like I've been there for a couple months now and I can always reach out to one of the owners and things like that. So I just think that they've been super great and you could tell like right from the get-go that they would be supportive and a good company.
that's so cool that you can actually reach out to the boss of them, or the
Yeah.
owner of the company. I actually just was on their Instagram and I saw that they were hiring like a content creator. It seems like they
Yeah.
have awesome content to
Yeah.
inspire you guys as well. And I also have dabbled in a lot of affiliate marketing, and so
Yeah.
that's really cool that you are able to create a side hustle from this. And that's
Yeah.
how it all starts. Like that's why I even started Self-Made Babes, was because I also worked 9 to 5,
Yeah.
but I've always had a passion of, it's just been more of a passion project for me to interview and get to know women who obviously are are dreamers and go-getters, and I think it's just incredible. What can you share, like, basically what were some of your biggest challenges that you faced so far with starting it? I know you just started it, but
Yeah.
have you are you going through something that maybe somebody else might be going through as well that you want to?
So probably the biggest part of it is I work in marketing, but I don't do social media. I strictly do email. So, I've been out, I feel like, of the social media game for so long, and I started following you and I signed up for, like, like your social media kit and saw all the cool things, that you were doing, and I was like, okay, like this can be done. And like you gave me that advice just the other day of putting like a cover over like your pictures, so that's going to, set up kind of the reels and the images that you're doing. So and you gave that great advice about Canva. So Canva is my best friend right now. So I'm definitely learning. But the biggest thing I would say to people right now is just keep going for it. Like each week I am getting new followers, and it's been fun to kind of post my own pictures and videos, that I've taken. So just have fun with it, and eventually, you'll gain a following. It's only been a month, so I'm doing all right.
I feel that's so awesome. I love that you included your dad in some of your
Oh,
social media
yes.
posts, like, in Disney, and it's like fun probably to be able to promote that online as well, because who doesn't love Disney? It's like the happiest place
Yeah.
on earth. And I kid you not, like during that fireworks show at the end, I nearly cried. Um, it really was
Yeah.
magical.
I
I
love that
got
a
kind
lot.
of emotional probably because I just had saw my daughter meet Mickey for the first time.
Cute.
And that's something that you will eventually go through if you end up
Yes.
going down that route of wanting to
I hope
have kids.
so,
I
yeah.
know everybody has
Yeah.
different path in life, but it's really amazing when you get to see the little ones meet Mickey. And yeah, absolutely. Like with there's another one, poster my business or poster my wall. That's
Oh,
another
okay.
really good um kind of like thing that is like mimics Canva.
Okay, cool.
So, what unique services and features do you offer as a Disney vacation planner, and what sets you apart from the other planners? Because I know
Yes.
you do cruises too.
Yes, so that's kind of the cool thing. I want to focus on Disney World because I kind of know that, I feel like, the back of my hand. Like I've been there so many times, gone to all the resorts and things like that. But I could also do Universal, Disney Cruise Line. You could do SeaWorld. I could also do Adventures by Disney. So that's like European, like traveling and things like that. Also, they have something called they do like National Geographic tours. So basically, like you go to like the cool places like Australia, like New Zealand, but like they set you up with guides, hotels, like everything's like top notch. But right now, definitely focusing on the Disney ones. But what kind of sets me apart is I like the challenge of getting like the dining reservations and like the Genie Plus passes and stuff. So like if you book with me, I can, as long as it's like at 60 days before your reservation. I know you guys kind of went a little quicker, it's kind of a
Mhm.
last minute thing. So maybe the next time I could do this for you. But the dining reservations, they go like really quickly. So 60 days before your reservation for your hotel at 7 a.m., all dining reservations like go not on sale because they're, free when you do it on the app, but they get released and they fill up so fast. Like, so that's what I love. I can, log in for you. I can get up at 6 a.m. and do all the stuff for you, get all the dining that you want. Like, I know you wanted to do Cinderella's table, and that one's like so hard to get. And a couple of them, they could pop up like closer to the date, but you don't really want to chance it, So I can do that for you. And then Genie Plus, like, you notice it, like it is a completely different service than the old fast pass, and it's kind of confusing, but like I like it. I know you have to buy it the night before, you got to get up at 7 a.m. and then you got to click and get all those things, and then you're done for the day. I can help you with that too. So not a lot of agents offer that. It is kind of, if you're comfortable with that, I would log in as you and then do it for you, which would be totally fine. It's super easy for me to do, but I like that challenge and I can do that for you.
Yeah, like for me with the genie, I was so confused. I was like, what is
Yeah.
genie? I know like like Aladdin, you know,
Yeah. So
but
it's
I
just
was just like,
there.
what is the genie? And it saved me so much time. Actually, Disney the day we went was on Saturday, the day before
Yeah.
Father's Day, and we got rained out. But what was awesome was like we didn't wait in any lines longer than maybe 15-20 minutes.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So
That's
we literally I took advantage of that genie, and
yeah.
it was the best 25. I think it used to be 15, and it was the best $25 I
Yeah.
ever spent thanks to you. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. Also, what I really loved about your service was that you um get paid because you're an affiliate, which more people should sign up to do affiliate marketing. Because you're an affiliate, you basically got paid on the referral, so like I didn't
Ooh,
have to come out of pocket to
no.
pay you, which was like a huge blessing because
Yeah.
being stay-at-home mom, I do make good income from my work that I do,
Yeah.
but if I can save a little money here and there, then
Yeah.
it just helps, go a long way. But I truly
Absolutely.
appreciated the fact that it's like you get paid based on the affiliate
Yeah.
stuff. So
It's a completely like my services are completely free. So like I can make you as
amazing.
many quotes as you want. We could see whatever, you could compare the different hotels, but like my goal is I can book any of the deals that are available at the time. I'll always know, which ones are available and I'll always try and save you, a little bit of money too. Especially if you're a Florida resident, like you can get some great discounts.
So how did you even become like I know you were looking for a side hustle, but how did you even like think about wanting to be a travel agent in
Yeah.
general? Like how did you go down that path?
So, like, I have been doing it for like our family vacations in the last couple years, but there's a big market for it. Like, I started following some girls on Instagram that were doing it, and I really just liked their content because they were giving, like some insider tips, like food reviews, and it wasn't just Disney travel, but like there were some really cool things that I didn't even know about Disney, and these girls knew it just because they we're booking for families and things like that. Like again, like I don't have kids. I definitely hope to have kids, but I wouldn't know some of the stuff I do without some of those girls, like promoting their travel agencies. And there is someone who's kind of a family friend who does it, and I just thought I was like, you know what, I could do this.
Oh my
Like I
goodness.
like doing it. I do it anyway for my family. So let's see how it goes.
So how do you balance your time between the travel agency and then also doing your 9 to 5 marketing job?
Yeah. So, actually, someone saw from work on my Instagram maybe not too long ago, but my boss was like, "Hey, as long as it's not, on company time, like I appreciate the hustle." Like they're very like supportive about it. So it's been great. It's
That's awesome.
nice. Like after work, you walk the dogs, you check emails, do a couple quotes. Weekends, if we're not doing anything, it's very flexible, and that's what I really liked about it because, like, I was looking at some contract work and like part time stuff to like make a little extra, but it'd be having like 4 jobs really. You just wouldn't have any time. So like this has been great.
That's cool. Yeah, you can always like continue to add on like every few few weeks or every month you can start to do your email marketing
Yeah,
and then also promote other affiliate products that are in relation
sure.
to
Yeah,
traveling. And so you really could turn this into probably like a big opportunity eventually, which
yeah.
is amazing.
I
So, because it seems obviously you're passionate about it. So, I
no, for
definitely
sure.
felt the passion when I booked with you.
Thank you.
So, who would you say is like your primary target audience, and how do you choose to like reach out to them and engage with them?
Yeah.
Who do
So
you usually like to work with?
right now it's a lot of my friends and family because I am so new, but it's a lot of my friends who are taking their kids to Disney from the first time who are from like the Northeast or like not from Florida. So they're looking for someone like me to help them. And if this is their first trip as a family, the kids' first trip to Disney World, like my goal is that they'll keep coming back every year and they'll keep booking with me. And I really have I've been trying, on Instagram and Facebook. We'll see if it, takes off a little bit, but that's that's how I'm reaching people right now. So we'll just keep that going.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like word of mouth, I'm going to be
Yeah.
telling all of my mom friends and
Thank
my
you.
mom groups
Yes.
about you, so don't have to worry about that. But I guess like definitely like I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm 36
Yeah.
and but I like to I like to work too. I have something in
Yeah.
me that just has ambition that I like to go after things. So like I'm definitely part of your demographic here.
No, it's great.
But yeah, it seems like anybody who just wants to make their life easier would just want to like book with you, in my
Yes,
opinion. Just
for
because like
sure.
it saved me a lot of time and money. The I loved like following you because I discovered that there was like a Hawaiian resort.
Oh my
And
gosh, yes.
even though I know I kept it on the lower end,
Yeah.
I know that eventually I will probably book with you to do a cruise or that more
Yeah.
higher end experience just because it looked so cool. And I am one of those people that has like a little section on my Instagram where I have a place called Florida Places. So I
Okay.
save like places that I want to
Yeah.
eat, things I want to go do. So, like when you're making content for people, I definitely recommend like think of the girl or the guy who is going to save your content because
That's true.
they want to like
Yeah,
go
be
try it
able
out.
to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so or like the free things that Disney gives away. Like
Yes.
people are always looking for, free. Actually, I found out at Be Our Guest, we ate there
Yeah.
and the Beauty and the Beast and
It's so pretty in there. Yeah,
it
it's
was so
cute.
beautiful, and we met the Beast,
Awesome.
and
Yeah.
Azalea loved it, and we had, escargot.
Oh, wow.
It was actually really
Went
good,
for it. Yeah.
and, the filet mignon, and then they actually because Azalea was under 2 or under 3 years old, you're free to get into the Disney parks.
Right.
You've actually told me that. I
Yeah.
actually thought that we were gonna have to pay for
No,
Disney
yes.
World, but she was free. Well, in Be Our Guest, they actually give you free macaroni and cheese or something
Oh,
to give
wow.
to the baby.
Yeah.
So they don't even charge you
A
for
kid's
the
meal.
yeah, so that was kinda like
Cool.
a cool little
I
tip
didn't know that. Yeah.
that I got because of you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, obviously, I was gonna have you share some memorable success stories of your clients. I feel like I'm one of them, so maybe I know you just started, but maybe share a success story of family
Yeah,
or
so it
friends.
was actually my sister was traveling in Europe 2 weeks ago, and she was like, like I'm in Portugal. It's a cheap flight to France. Can you book me at Disneyland Paris? So while she was out doing touristy things in Portugal and having fun,
Really cool.
I booked her and her friend at Disneyland Paris, and they had an amazing time. And it was super easy, but like that's kind of the perk. Like I did it all while they're still sightseeing and having fun, so they didn't have to worry about anything. And it was
That's
so beautiful. If like I wish I was there. It was so cool. The videos
that's
and
so
pictures.
cool. I love France. Actually, there's the Eiffel Tower right
Oh
there.
yeah,
And my mom got me a little statue with the Eiffel Tower
cute.
and a picture. So I went there with my grandmother. So maybe I may have to
That's
book that trip
awesome.
with you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Let me know. It
That
looks
is
really cool.
that's amazing. So far, what feedback have you received from some of your clients that's like motivating you or rewarding to you?
I loved your little picture of Azalea with the Cinderella. That was super cute. I'm glad you guys were able to do that. But one of the things, so my grandma loves Disney. Like you just mentioned, you went with your grandma. So we take my grandma to Disney every time we go. But she's in her 80s, not as fast as she used to be. So I always order her a wheelchair. Now you can get wheelchairs like at any park, but like there's a line, it's first come, first serve. So I'm able to order one to the door, essentially, of the hotel. And my grandma just thinks that is like the coolest thing because, there's a lot of people that, like aren't always up to the parks, but they want to go, to be with their families and, they still want to be included. And my grandma, she wanted me to say that because, there's a lot of people that would need that service. And that's something I can also do for you.
Wow, that's so helpful,
Yeah, and they
especially
deliver it, they pick it up, like, They give you ponchos, like umbrellas with it. Like it is like full service thing. It's
That's
cool.
cool. I definitely like taking care of the grandmas and the papas
Yeah.
or that's
Um,
really special. I didn't even think about that, like how cool it would be to bring your grandparents. So
she loves it at
tips
89.
out
Keeps
to
going.
our
Yeah.
viewers. If you get a chance to bring your Mimi, your Papa, your
Yes.
Papo, go ahead and do it because
They can
it
do it.
will,
I love
yeah,
it. Yeah.
that's awesome. Keeps them young.
Sure, for sure.
And so I guess as far as like inspiring other planners, what advice would you give to other women looking to start their career as a vacation planner, especially like in the Disney niche or
Yeah.
in any niche? Does Academy Travel provide other niches besides Disney?
So they have something like it's a called like around the world. So you can do like regular cruises with them. You can book, Sandals, Jamaica. I'm not necessarily in that group yet, since I'm
Okay.
fairly new, but eventually that's what it could lead into. So Academy Travel, like if you go to their website, they've got a list of planners that could also help you if you're interested in, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Jamaica, any of those places. So it is really around the world. But my advice to people is I've signed up for, like, I guess that's like the email marketer in me. I've signed up for all the other Disney Vacation Planner emails or newsletters. So I'm always seeing, updates from them because that's how, like today, I just saw they in 2025 and 2026, Disney Cruise Lines now doing cruises to Hawaii, Vancouver, New Zealand, and Australia. Like,
Wow.
yeah, so that's cool. And, I got that from an email, so that's my advice. Like, sign up for some newsletters, start following people, see what other content's out there, like, so you're always up to date and you can give your clients the best information.
That's It's so true. Like I get inspired by other entrepreneurs too, and
Yeah.
it's what kind of keeps me motivated to like mimic their success because
Yes. Yeah.
who says you have to reinvent the wheel? And you don't have to copy people, but you can
No, you
literally
have your own
just like
spin.
get
Yeah.
inspired to be able to create something for yourself. Everybody has had a day one.
Yeah.
So it's like we all go through that.
For sure.
So that's awesome that you gave that as a tip. So how I was gonna say like okay, well I asked you kind of how you balance everything with your 9 to 5, but how do you balance everything like between your personal life and your self
Yeah.
care and your new
Um,
hubby?
Yes, yes, we're newly married, but actually every week we play slow pitch softball together. So we always like to stay active. I'm always training for a Run Disney race. They always have awesome races. Like right now during the summer, they've got a virtual 5K series. So you do 3 5Ks. So I'm always focusing on that. But this is gonna maybe I love planning my own Disney vacations, I guess, because it gives you like some motivation and then also like something to look forward to, So we're going in July. So that's kind of our summer, getaway. So that's been fun planning that.
That's cool. I want to do one of those runs with you one day.
It's so fun. Like I highly recommend it. Like if you've done like other competitive runs, like it's a completely different atmosphere. I don't even know
Yeah.
how to describe it. Like everybody's like so happy, even though it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and those other runs,
Oh my god.
everybody's like so serious. And, there's like guys 6 foot over there in tutus. Like it's great. Like it's so
Wow.
fun. Everybody dresses up. Like it's just it's a whole other level.
I remember seeing so for the viewers that are watching hashtag replay if you're replaying or hashtag live if you're watching us live. I actually met Maddison. She was my neighbor. And so I saw you running
Yes.
all the time. I'm so proud of you for
Thank
doing that.
you.
I didn't even know. And that's so cool that you do softball. Like I
Yes.
never did that. I was always afraid I was gonna get
Oh,
hit in the face, but I
oh,
did all the other I did
yeah.
all the other sports, and then I still got knocked in the face with, like,
Oh,
empty
dang.
soccer.
Well, I played in college. You can see my old jersey up there. So I've always
Oh, that's
tried to, yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
There was a girl,
playing.
I think, that went to either Arizona State or U of A, and she was, like, this world Olympic softball player. I think her
Oh,
name
yeah.
was Jennifer
Jenny Finch.
Fisher?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like the best softball player, like most known softball player probably.
That's
Yeah.
so cool. I didn't
Yes.
know that you said you were a college.
Yeah, I played in college. I actually met Jenny Finch one time too. She's very nice in person.
She seemed like it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Where did you play college softball?
It's a small school in Philadelphia. It's called Drexel. It's a D1 school, but we're known for basketball. We don't have like football or like anything, so we're a little smaller. But go Dragons if nobody's here. Yeah.
My husband, he's from Allentown.
Oh, my dad is from Allentown.
What a
That's
small
so
world.
funny. Yeah.
So, and his dad teaches German. He's a professor. So
No way.
I'll have to like connect
Yeah,
with you
let me know
later
what
about
school
that.
it is. That's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, I just, you know what? Athletes and business go hand in hand.
Yes.
I definitely think that when you are an athlete, like it makes you take action. There's good competitiveness in you, makes you
Yeah.
have a little bit of grit.
Yes.
So
You
that's so
got it.
cool that you used to play. So what are your future plans with your career with Academy Travel? Do you have any exciting projects or anything on the horizon?
Well, academies, they do like a yearly, conference. So that's in October. So I'm planning on going to that and, kind of seeing what new things are coming up in 2025. But like I said, like they send you emails and updates and like there's some really cool stuff coming up in Disney and then Universal too. Like, I don't know if you've seen any of that. It's
No, I
they're creating like a whole new park and new hotels, and it's gonna have
haven't.
like 5 different worlds. And then to kind of compete with that, Disney like is now saying that they're expect in the next 10 years going to be like putting in like $1.9 billion to create new theme parks, lodging. So like Azalea is going to have like the greatest time in the next couple years. Like it's just
Oh
going to be
my.
so like all the parks are going to be so awesome because they're competing. Yeah.
And word of advice to our viewers, if you have not gone to Disney with your little one, just beware of the little stuffed animal stores
Oh,
because
that
oh my lord, she was picking up everything
everyone. Oh,
walking around. That is so cool though that that Universal is gonna be adding all that and then
yeah.
Disney.
2025, so pretty soon. And then like there's a couple new Disney hotels opening too in 2024. So there's some exciting stuff coming up. Like you said you like that Hawaiian one. They're actually opening like a new part to their hotel at the Polynesian in
Yeah,
Disney. So it's right across from Magic Kingdom. You can see like the fireworks from like the rooms and
that's so
stuff.
cool.
Yeah. So I'll let you know when that comes out.
I would love
It
that.
looks really awesome. Looks really pretty.
So, you told us how you, as an affiliate marketer, you sign up for other affiliate
Mhm.
marketers, emails just to stay updated. What else? How else do you stay up with latest Disney trends to ensure that you provide
So I
top
follow
value?
a lot of Disney influencers. They're probably my most followed
Okay.
type of person that I do follow. So like I love all their content because they're in the parks like every day. Like that's, their full-time job. So you're going to know like what's closed, what's open. Like there's this one pizza window that no one knows what day in Epcot like it's actually going to be open, but there's someone dedicated just going to the pizza window to let you know like if the pizza window is open that day. Like
Oh, wow.
they never post it online. Yeah, it's like a weird thing, but like I follow Disney Food Blog and allears.net and they will just they're there every single day and they will just keep you up to date. Like
That's
so those are
cool.
my main ones.
I was gonna say, like, you are not in the community on Facebook, but I do have a community on Facebook
Okay.
that's selfmadebabes.com and it links you over to the Facebook group. I highly suggest that, like, if you haven't started already, but maybe create like some type of community where all the people that have purchased from you,
Oh
maybe you
yeah.
invite them into a community group. That way, like when you have updates and other people can post their Disney trips and it can kind of create like this
Yeah.
cool atmosphere and
That is
engagement.
fun.
And then not to mention like people will want to like probably book with
Book
you.
another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh,
I like
I just
that.
saw there was a trip to I don't know, honestly looked like they were in the Bahamas or there was like a little tiki hut that you could stay literally right on the ocean.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to plan a trip like
Like
that.
that. Yeah. That sounds
Um, So yeah, my question is like, how important is community engagement and building a strong network for your planning services?
No, like that's a great suggestion. That's something like I definitely want to start doing. Like I just moved to a new area in Port St. Lucie, so I don't know a ton of people yet, but like there's a bunch of running groups like I've started to join, and then like hopefully I can once I start having kids, I could break into the mom blog sector and stuff like that and start, having a community of other moms too. But that would be great. But um right now it's just word of mouth. So that's kind of what I'm going with right now.
Awesome. Yeah, like there, you know what? There's all types of really cool in-person events too out here, like
Mhm.
Miami and Jupiter. And
Yeah, yeah,
so people probably would love to connect with you in person too, not just online, just because
yeah.
it builds like that. People can really see your personality more
Mhm.
sometimes, usually when you're in person.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know?
Yeah.
Like, when you walk in somewhere, like, sometimes you get attracted to certain people, and you're
Mhm.
like, "Oh, wow, I don't know if I would've got to ever connect with you if you
Yeah,
were
and
just, like,
yeah.
in some group." So, that's cool. Actually, there is an event that I'm going to soon. I don't know if you've heard of Elena Cardone, but she has a 10X
Yeah.
event coming up.
In Miami. Yeah.
Yep, and I'm gonna be going to that, and there's like, a whole slew of, like, men and women can go
And
to
then go,
it,
oh, that's cool.
and
Yeah, I
so
did see that on Instagram.
I
Yes.
don't know what it is about those events, but
Pretty
they
cool.
always make me, like, get after it more. You get
Yeah.
inspired.
Inspired and stuff like that.
Uh-huh,
Yeah, definitely.
and so, yeah, that's a cool place to connect, to build your community as
Yeah,
well.
that's a good idea.
Um, how like okay, so my thing is all about self-made babes,
Yeah.
and my thing is I love to help share self-made entrepreneurs stories.
Mhm.
So, do you is there anything like any goals that you have as far as wanting to give back or supporting women in business? Do you have any
So
are you currently doing anything, or do you have future plans of what
I
anything that
definitely have future plans, but like personally, like I only buy from like all my Disney stuff from like small shops. So like I buy ears, I buy pins, I buy, some clothes and things like that. Like so there's like some small Etsy
Oh,
shops that are like women, but I also follow them on Instagram and like one of my favorites, it's Happily Ever Threads. Like they all have cute Disney names too, but like she goes and she fills up a locker with like freebies and like anybody could come to this locker. So I think that's like super cute community engagement, but also like great advertising too.
wow.
Yeah. So highly recommend following her. She has some really cute stuff and
So it's like
pajamas. Yeah.
a locker in the park that she
Yeah.
does?
In Epcot, like she like gets a little locker. She gives out the code on her Instagram and like puts like 30 things in there and people throughout the day they get one. Everybody does the honor system. But I think that's cool. And like I've been following her for a while and just started following her, like joined her Facebook group. So it's the same thing that you said. It's the community. So now I totally see what you're saying about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
now I want to go buy a bunch more stuff, because I was like, oh, that's so cute. I
that is
like I saw
really cool.
it.
I've seen some of these influencers doing, like, giveaways online and things like that where they'll post, like, a Starbucks gift card with $100 on it,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it's cute because people can go and, like, get their free Starbucks, so that's a really cool
Yes.
giveaway that she has.
Yes, it's a
I've
super
never heard
cool
of anything
concept.
like that, so
But it's
that's
like
so
nice stuff. It's like
different.
tumblers and like, like stickers. Like it's not like, yeah. Like she makes these stuff handmade from her house. It's
Wow.
nice stuff. Yeah.
That's so cool. I like that you also brought that up because I like to support small businesses as well, but I didn't think about that as far as like supporting the small Disney. And I did receive that sweet gift,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
first timer pin with Azalea's name written out
Ooh.
on there. That was awesome. I noticed it was from Etsy.
Yes.
Um, and when I brought Azalea to the Princess 1900 restaurant the night
Yeah.
before Disney, she wanted one of those princess dresses.
Yes. Yes.
I ended up not getting to make it over to the park to buy one, but now you got me thinking, like, I wanna
Yes.
get her a little dress from one of these small shops. So
Yes. There's a
so
ton.
cool that you support, the small shops that create
There's
the
also some that you could get like a mom and daughter outfit too, so you guys can match.
Oh,
So
so
just
cute.
just so you know, yeah.
That's so cute. I love, yeah, mommy and me. That's
Yes, there's a
awesome.
lot of cute stuff out there.
So, yeah, like I just really appreciate you coming on and sharing your story. Is there anything else that you want to tell, like a girl that's maybe starting off, that's in your shoes, that might
Um,
inspire them?
um, I guess have the confidence to start it. Like it kind of took me a while to start it. So, I was kind of like saying, oh, like I'm planning my wedding, like I'm really busy, like I'll get to it. But I really wish I would have started a little earlier. Just have the confidence to, post it. I was afraid, like friends and family, like no one would like your stuff, or and like they wouldn't follow you. But I've ended up, everybody's been supportive of it and they've been sharing all my stuff. So I've been really happy about that.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fear for me, fear of failure.
Yeah.
This live, I used to do it every Thursday at 8 o'clock. And then when I got pregnant and had Azalea, I just kept saying, oh, I can't do it right now. I'm
Yeah. You're too
busy.
busy. Yeah.
But in all reality, all I needed to do was just ask my husband, like, hey, during this time, can you just watch her?
Yeah. You can't
It's
do it all. Yeah.
it's hard because it's like, yeah, everybody has a day one. Nothing's perfect.
Hmm.
Nobody has like email lists. Nobody has like their websites or
Yeah.
logos. And to be honest, it's not even about having all that stuff in working manner. There's a lot of people that are very successful online that don't even have a website,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
because they're out talking to
To
people
people.
and they're
Yeah.
connecting, and so the business is from word of mouth. I mean, although those things are super important, I definitely like how you said, like, just start. Don't be
Yeah.
afraid to just do it. So, um, very inspiring,
Thank
and
you. Yeah.
I think it's so cool that you are also a softball player too,
Yes. Yes.
and you're handling this in your free time. So
Well,
it's
thank
very
you.
cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, any last things that you want to say? Or you?
I just want everybody to know that I it would be an honor to plan your Disney vacation. I love it. I can try and help you get whatever you want out of it, even if it's just a room stay and you just want to relax. I know the perfect resorts and great places to eat. So just let me know how I can help you. And it's free. So remember that. Yeah.
And can you tell? I linked your Instagram below, but can you tell people where you want them to go in order to connect with you?
Yeah, I would say if you want to go to my Instagram, it's Vacations by Maddison. I have two D's in my name. My mom made it kind of complicated, so it's Maddison. And on there, I actually have a little vacation form that you can fill out. So it shoots right to me. I have all your information, and I'll get back to you ASAP with a couple quotes. So it's pretty easy.
And remember, y'all, this is her business and her time and her love that she's pouring into this. But like, it's also complimentary because she's an affiliate for the
Someone
company.
else, yes.
So you don't have to pay a dime working with her. And it's really cool the way that's set
Yeah,
up. So,
absolutely.
anyways, Madison, I am so grateful that you came on
Yes, thank
and
you so
shared your
much for having
story.
me.
And I'll have to follow up with you. Maybe we do another live on Instagram next time, just to hear more fun
Yeah,
stuff. Just
for
because, like, you
sure.
have some. Oh yeah, actually, do you have any little fun secrets or about tips about Disney that you want to share before we get off? Just because, like,
Ooh. Um, Fun
no,
tips.
I'm putting you on the spot.
I know that's a there's it kind of depends at the different so we noticed the best time to go to Disney is actually Labor Day weekend. Like it is actually dead because most places people are like getting ready to to go back to school, especially the Northeast. And then actually the first week in December is also a really good week. That's kind of a downtime. People are it's right after Thanksgiving. People are starting to go buy Christmas presents. So I know it can be hot and like you were afraid of long lines, but those are like my two favorite times to go. I highly recommend that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for all the tips.
Yeah, no
And
problem.
yeah,
Thank you.
can't wait to connect more. And I wish you nothing but more success for
Thank you. I
your travel
appreciate
business.
it.
So my followers, fans, everyone watching, please go follow Maddison, Vacations by Maddison, and like her thing, share it, maybe book a trip with her, and let magic happen, because it definitely happened for
Oh,
Conrad and
I'm
my
so
daughter.
happy about
We
that.
had so
Yeah.
much fun. So thanks for connecting. And let me check to see if there's anybody in the chat that had any questions. Let's see. Just one more thing. Okay. Looks like show. Okay. I think we are good.
Yeah.
If anybody has any questions, please leave a comment below, like, share, follow, and I appreciate y'all. And have a wonderful evening.
Have a good night. Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks, Madison.
Bye.